Hey my little truffles, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Donna Lisa Morgan, Donna for short with the messy tea, and we back with another video. Before we get into the drama, I want to say everything on this commentary is alleged. Social media out here clowning Megan for lying against Drake and Nicki Minaj in court, and receipts are getting dropped proving she lied. Offset out here getting exposed for trying to set up IG model with Steffon Diddy. Let's get into the entire mess, y'all. So it's been reported that Offset has been accused of trying to set up Steffon Diggs after an IG model exposed alleged DMs with the rapper. Here are the things which were said on the DM. So she was like, "Congratulations on the album, it was fire." And then he responded with, "Thanks. Where you at? Oops as ninja. Give drop or don't come back around." And then she responded with, "Make sure I'm nowhere near now." She responded with, "Delete this text." And then he responded with, "Finsta now, send messages." And it was some back and forth. Then she posted it on her Instagram account with the caption, "Offset keep violating me but stay in my phone asking me to help set up Steffon Diggs, please, super tender." So there y'all have it, guys. This relationship, this trial is so toxic and messy. She continued with, "My bad, lol." Offset is obsessed with Cardi B, but yet he doesn't want to admit it because he's trying so hard to make Steffon look bad, of which we all know he's worse, but yet he keeps trying to set him up even more just to increase the humiliation and public drag Cardi B keeps facing, so that everyone could see him for the monster he is and prove to the world he's actually worse than him, Flopset. And I think it's working, but my point is, Offset ain't gonna pay or use any IG model to do it because Steffon Diddy is already in his self-sabotaging era. He does this single-handedly and doesn't need anyone to do it for him. We've seen this happen time and time again. Cardi B is with this man because something's definitely beneficial to her. She ain't gonna last here long. And yeah, before y'all come with, "Oh, she has a baby with this ninja," she has a baby because, like, Cardi B is slow. It's no secret. Girl can't even write text on IG, can't speak properly, and you think she can think for herself? And mind you, she claims she went to high school. How you go through school and yet can't construct proper sentences? And it's not a speech problem or a language barrier, it's because the girl is an illiterate, no shade. And the only time Cardi B is gonna leave Steffon Diggs is when she's done benefiting from him. No matter what y'all do, no matter the scandals he gets involved in, she ain't leaving because he brings chaos into her life and she definitely needs that. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and do not forget to turn on your notification buttons so that you don't miss out on all the tea I'll be dropping. And please subscribe to my backup channel, Donna Morgan, in the description. Moving on to what's currently buzzing on social media, I'm gonna be starting off with what Megan had to say about Drake, and then we'll get to the really interesting tea, Nicki, so y'all better stay tuned. So during the Megan versus Milagro trial in court, Megan says she doesn't believe the line, the B-word lie about getting shot, but she's still a stallion from Drake's Circle Local is a diss about her. And this is what she said verbatim. She was like, "If he was talking about me, he could have been more direct because I don't have butt shots." But mind y'all, this was the exact same person who was out here spiraling when Drake dropped the diss track back in 2022. Here is what she tweeted: "Stop using my shooting for clout, B-ass nigga. Since when the F is it cool to joke about women getting shot? You ninjas, especially rap ninjas, are lame. Ready to boycott about shoes and clothes, but dogpile on a black woman when she says one of your homeboys abused her. Like, girl, shut the F up, you pathological liar." And I love the fact that all the things she's saying in court are all lies and everyone got receipts. Mind y'all, she posted this on November 4th, 2022, and that turned out to be the exact same day the Circle Local diss track dropped with Drake alongside 21 Savage. So like, girl, we got proof. Megan herself can't keep up with all the lies she drops on a regular, and it's so pathetic to watch. Milagros definitely having a good time and might win this case for sure. Moving on from that, let's go on to what she had to say about Nicki in the courtroom. So Megan Thee Stallion addresses Nicki Minaj's Bigfoot during her defamation lawsuit against blogger Milagograms. She was like, "It was just so silly in the beginning. I couldn't get through it." She's talking about the Bigfoot diss track. "I just feel like it wasn't something I wanted to keep listening to. As it pertains to Nicki Minaj, yes, I can turn things off that I don't want to listen to. Are you stupid or dumb? You could never come up with a diss track that good. And if it wasn't for Nicki giving you so much press and attention, I guarantee y'all no one cares about that stupid dumb diss track. You can't come up with good lyrics, good bars. You have the exact same flow every effing day, but you want to talk about Nicki's song. Mind y'all, this was someone who had line for lines referencing and exposing all the secrets she had. Yeah, she couldn't listen to it because she felt it was so cringe that all her secrets are getting exposed. And stop beating around the bush, girl. You definitely listen to that diss track. We all know that ish. And why the F is everything revolving around Nicki? Like, it's Milagro versus Megan, but for some reason Nicki's making waves and headlines in the entire case. Female rap definitely revolves around Nicki, because how you out here going toe to toe in court, but Nicki's literally everything y'all talk about. And y'all see, now it all makes sense why they're trying so hard to involve and implicate Drake and Nicki into the entire case. Everything's finally making a lot of sense. Y'all feel me? It's one thing after another. Rock Nation definitely obsessed with Nicki, because explain this issue to me. You have a court case which is going on. Rather than focusing on what's at hand, you out here talking about this track. This girl be doing everything for clout. And I thought she said her diss track wasn't dedicated to Nicki. Y'all see how Megan's out here contradicting herself in multiple sentences? It's so freaking funny. And mind y'all, at the end of all this, she's gonna come up with the storyline of her mother being dead, try to get sympathy, cry in court. We've been down this road multiple times. Honestly, y'all, the only way I see Megan winning this case is because the judge in charge is married to a lawyer who works for Rock Nation, and that's it. And it's so pathetic to watch. Why did Milagro let this happen? Why didn't she say she's not comfortable with the judge, right? Because everything Megan says in court, there are receipts proving she lied at every effing given moment. So how is she gonna win this? Oh, I know. I remember the exact same way she won the Tory Lanez case through cheating despite having hardcore evidence proving Tory innocent. At this point, yeah, only gullible, delusional, dumb, stupid, no shade fans of Megan will keep supporting her, because I've never seen someone who lies like this. Everything that comes out from her mouth is a lie. An effing lie. How does Clay Thompson like this kind of woman? Like, it's so despicable, but that's who Megan is. And can we also talk about the fact that Megan's really obsessed with Nicki? And mind y'all, the only reason she didn't respond to the diss track Nicki dropped is because we know she can't keep up with the lyrics, the bars. She's Cardi B 2.0. The only difference is she writes her own bars while Cardi B doesn't. Yeah, but allegedly, Nicki allegedly said the bars Megan's been using or was using while she was in her prime, popping and people vibing to her music was all her mother's songs. And ever since her mom died, her mom was helping her write. Megan has been flopping, and if y'all try to keep track with the dates, it's kind of giving accurate. It's screaming accurate, because lately Megan only talks about my man, my pussy, and that's it. Like, there's nothing new. The girl be so effing predictable, and that's Megan. She's definitely giving talentless. What do y'all think about the commentary this far? Let me know in the comment section. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and do not forget to turn on your notification buttons so that you don't miss out on all the tea I'll be dropping. So the updates on the case are in, guys. Milagro Cooper's legal team has filed motion for sanction showing Megan Pete violated the court strict gag order not once but twice. The order, issued on June 10, 2025, barred both parties and anyone acting on their behalf from discussing the case, any witness or either parties, in public settings while the trial was on the way. Despite that, Megan made public statements to reporters outside the courthouse on November 20th and again on November 21st, directly commenting on the case and framing Milagro as a bully who needed to be stopped. Both statements were recorded and entered into evidence. Shortly after Megan's November 20th statement, Milagro received threatening and abusive messages on social media, which were including an exhibition. These messages reference the lawsuit directly and appear to be motivated by Megan's comment. Milagro's attorney are arguing that Megan remarked encouraged this harassment and jeopardized the fairness of the trial. They are requesting that the jury be given an adverse instruction explaining that Megan violated the gag order and attempted to influence public perception during the trial. They also want to change to cross-examination Megan about her violation and seek attorney fee and contempt sanction. The motion points out that Megan previously asked the court to punish Milagro over text messages preservation issues, and the judge granted her request for an adverse inference instruction. Milagro's attorney argued that fairness required yada yada yada. I'm not going to be reading everything, but can we talk about the fact that this is so unfair and unjust? Because I guarantee y'all, if the roles were reversed and Milagro did this ish, they will be out here dragging the F out of Milagro. Megan doesn't let things like this slide, but obviously this might end up going nowhere because the judge is definitely in their favor, allegedly. Milagro's winning this case if everything goes justly and in justice mode. Unless that doesn't happen, I don't think there's a possibility Milagro's gonna win despite her being innocent. What do y'all think about the commentary this far? Let me know in the comment section. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and do not forget to turn on your notification buttons so that I don't miss out on all the tea I'll be dropping. And with that being said, see you in my next video. Thank you for watching and staying tuned. And mind y'all, I'm gonna be dropping a hot tea today, so better stay tuned. Love y'all. Bye. Mwah.